So let's address the elephant in the room, because I live in Quebec, so that means Canada. And yes, pot, marijuana, weed, however you want to call it, has become 100% legal. That's weird. That's a weird feeling for me. Like, I never thought I would live to see this kind of deal happen. Like when you're kids and you're a teen, you talk and joke with your friends like, one day it would be nice to have pot legal, and now it has happened. I saw that happen. Like it's one of those historical moments that people are gonna remember, I think. Like, where were you when it happened? We heard about it so much over the last few weeks, and like we were discussing me and a few people the other day, and it's crazy how when you were young you would like to hide, smoke or get your stuff, but now you can take your phone and go on a government website and order weed and have it delivered to your door, pre-rolled. Like, it's insane. I don't know how to explain the feeling, like how weird, how surreal this feels. Like, I'm not a smoker. I mean, like once a year or twice. But it feels so weird to feel it, like to see it. Like, they are shops owned by the government. Like they're like store coolers waiting for you. Like, oh, what do you want today, sir? Like, on the first 24 hours of pot becoming legal, just in the shops, like in person, the statistic are 42 something thousand people went to buy marijuana. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of new revenue for the government to, I mean, to put the money back in infrastructure, real police work. Because let's face it, like, the police didn't check for small pot stuff. So not only are we saving money on cops not checking as much for like for users who are really like normal people. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that time and money is not going to be spent on that, and plus we have that much more revenue like coming out of nowhere. It's insane. It's insane just to wrap your brain around it. I can't believe it's happening before me. Of course, I think there's a lot of people who have doubts about it, or really like they're like, not their backs on the wall, but they're on the defensive about it. They're like, I don't know about this. It's not a good idea. But the fact is, like, most of the population, like, we're already smoking. Everybody, like, I'm 28, I'm about to be 30 soon. Most of this age range have smoked at least once, and the misconception of drugs or marijuana are totally not what they used to be. It's not a stoner thing. It's not cocaine, damn it. It's not gonna give you a hallucination or something, you know? And right now, the law, like how the consumption of marijuana is treated and seen, I think that's a good thing, that they're treating it like alcohol. Like, you're not supposed to smoke and drive, you know? It's a DUI. Driving under the influence? I don't know how to say this, but I think that's a good thing. And you cannot smoke in public. Like, you cannot get totally super high in public, like near a school. Like, you can do it on your own, you know, at home, in a party. It's alright, but don't go around. You cannot go to work totally high. You cannot resell drugs. You cannot resell it, because that's still illegal. It's like making contraband cigarettes or alcohol. It's illegal. It's all the same stuff. I think people need to adjust how they think about it and how their perception of the plant is. Like Quebec is the only province where you cannot grow your own weed. Like every other province, it's a federal law. The federal law tells you it's 4 plants max, or 3 or 4, and that around. We're the only one that says it's totally 0. You cannot grow it yourself. But I think that's gonna go down. That law is gonna be dropped or forgotten and just not applied, because that's a provincial law. The federal law tells you you can. So if you get arrested, go in court, it's going to take one guy who goes in court with a good lawyer that's going to win his case, and then he creates a I don't know how to say this, a précédent, you know what I mean? Like if you go to court for the exact same reason, you can just quote it and go, well, he was acquitted, so I'm free to go too. It's the same thing. I don't know how to, what's the word for it? I'm forgetting it, but you get my idea. So I think that's not going to be applied much.